I used to juggle close to 10 different apps for my workouts, and this was extremely cluttered. Not only could I not view my data at a glance, but it was extremely difficult because a lot of things were locked behind a paywall. There was no easy way for me to deep dive and truly see if I was improving or how I was improving. And to be honest, it's not just about the simplicity, it's about having access to your data and ensuring that you own your data. I'm okay with Strava using my running data or Apple using my stride length, power output, ground contact time, and whatnot. That's not what this video is about. It's more of having the data that I care about accessible. So, for instance, the main data that I care about when running is my power output and also my average speed. And looking at that, visualizing that on a chart is something that I view as really important. And having one place for that is pretty priceless to me. So let's actually dive a bit deeper into the problem. Apps like Heavy show only 3 months of workouts, unless you pay. Strava locks advanced analytics behind a paywall. And Apple does not have the best way to view all your health data, though to their credit, they have somewhat improved this with their new fitness app. Also, side note, have you ever realized how much space Apple Health takes on your phone? I mean, I track my workouts and have a lot of data with Apple Health, so I guess it's pretty understandable, but it's still crazy that health can take up gigabytes of your phone space. And considering that my phone is only 128 gigabytes, it's pretty crazy. Anyway, let's talk about my solution, which is Obsidian. And I track a lot of things with Obsidian, including some of the courses I'm taking, some of the courses I took at uni, and also some random notes. And I'm integrating it further into my life and using it as more of a second brain. There are no subscription fees, no ads, it's customizable, and you have control over your own data. According to contemporary education psychology, writing down and visualizing your goals led to a 22% increase in performance in, I believe it was some undergraduate students, though I might be wrong about that. Personally, I've also experienced this with regards to my physical fitness and also from time to time my mental clarity as well. And now I'm trying to apply it to more aspects of my life. So let's get to the first part that I'm tracking, which is my 5K runs, as I find these the easiest to track, seeing that they are one distance and I'm just tracking the average speed. Of course, I do run other distances as well. I'm just using a 5K run as I usually run at least 5 kilometers, if not more. My goal is sustaining 16 kilometers per hour for a 5K as my new baseline. My current baseline is about 15 kilometers per hour, and looking at this chart helps me keep focused. My previous baseline was actually 16 kilometers per hour, but that was 2 years ago. And due to solely focusing on resistance work and not doing that much cardio, not doing that much running, it has kind of impacted my running performance, but I'm trying to get back on track as I am training for a Hyrox. As for my weekly workout volume, I'm also tracking that. Heavy only lets you track your previous 3 months of data. So I decided to start tracking my data since the start of the year. Just to keep things simple, I track week by week, and I track the total volume from all the workouts I've been doing for the whole week. I'm also trying to build my core, so I am individually tracking that as well. I'm tracking solely my volume of ab crunches and the number of sets that I'm doing. So basically the target would be for the set volume to intersect the set number or the total number of sets that I'm doing. As for my Hyrox training, I have a table for the targets that I set, which I want to be somewhat close to these targets. I don't care if I'm not like 100% at those targets, but honestly, as long as I hit a sub 130 for my Hyrox, I'll be pretty happy. And then I have what I did in each Hyrox training session that I did. I'm not on any formal Hyrox plan right now, but I am trying to make this a more full-fledged plan with more charts so I can better visualize my data. Anyway, having a centralized platform is really helpful, but using an app like Obsidian does have somewhat of a learning curve. I need several plugins, notably Data View and Charts for the progress visualization. I also have my Obsidian set up so the pictures I copy-paste to my Obsidian vault get saved into one specific folder. Actually, feel free to check out my Obsidian video. I know it's a shameless plug, but it's the first video that I think it's one of the first videos that I made for this channel, and it just shows you some of how I set up my Obsidian vault. Note that I still haven't broken away from apps like Strava and Heavy because I do really enjoy the social aspect of these apps. You can actually check out my profile down below. So I haven't broken away from them because I do find them really convenient. The main purpose for this Obsidian vault is so that I can have all my information available at a glance. I'm actually double logging my data, which is not something that everyone wants to do. I understand that. I'm mainly doing this for myself, and I'm just providing you guys with an alternative way and something that looks pretty cool as well, because I just really like personalization and the fact that I can use CSS to customize how my notes look. I do actually have my Markdown notes synced to my iCloud so I can access it on any other iDevice that I want. I'm mainly an iCloud user, but if you wanted to, you could also sync it to other cloud services or even just locally. And as for me, I have it saved on my iCloud as well as locally on my laptop. Because Markdown does not take up that much space. My laptop is a base model M1 MacBook Air, so space is a bit of a concern. And one of the benefits of Markdown is that if, let's say, for some reason, the next day iCloud shuts down, or for some reason I want to move to Windows, Linux, or Android, I can transfer all my Markdown files easily and they will be viewable the same way they are viewable on my Mac. So yeah, that's one of the key benefits of using something like Obsidian, or to be honest, any other Markdown editor. I just like Obsidian because it's pretty customizable and you have all these plugins which are really beneficial. Anyway, we've reached the end of the video and I'm pretty new to YouTube, so feel free to let me know what kind of content you guys would like to see. I will definitely be making more content focused on fitness and productivity and software. Anyway, thanks so much for watching and bye bye.